Hi everyone, it's Jonathan here again. What I've gone and done, collected a bit more fat wood. You can see here, I've turned it into rudimentary feather sticks. Not super great, but it is what it is. I also gathered some birch bark. I took some of those fat wood curls, I put it here. I said before, I'll mention it again, it is quite windy here today. Although it rained yesterday, it's been raining for a few days and the ground's nice and wet. I'm a little concerned about, having a fire out in the woods. So what I've done is I'm in an old brook bed. I cleared out a little spot. I have some flat rocks down where my fire is going to be. And I have a water source right next to me. So if I run into any issues, I have my bucket, I'll fill that up with water and I'll douse the fire. When you build a fire, when you build what's going to be your fire, I have mentioned I have birch bark here. I have some of these feather sticks. I took some of the curls that fell off the feather sticks. You want to start with your smallest material first. Excuse my hands, they're dirty. You want to start with your smallest material first and then start working your way up. Finer twigs and sticks. I have some bigger pieces of fat wood. I have some larger softwood sticks. Now, of course, typically when you have a fire, particularly for folks that burn wood at home in a furnace, we normally want to use hardwood. Hardwood contains more energy, it produces more BTUs, and it produces less pitch and smoke. The trouble with hardwood is it takes a long time, it takes several months, cut and split and piled in cords to season properly. So often when we're out in the woods like this, mentioned I'm surrounded by deadfalls. You grab some dead softwood branches, logs if you can find them. Grab whatever you can that's not saturated, wet and rotten. It'll be smoky, but it's better than nothing. What I'm going to show you next, I'll get my camera set up on the tripod. I have a magnesium striker. I'll use that striker to shave some magnesium flakes into where I'm going to have the fire. And then I'll use the striker. It's kind of like a flint and steel for you Minecraft folks. It'll throw sparks onto the magnesium. They catch fire super quickly. That'll burn the birch bark, the feather curls, into the feather sticks, the smaller twigs. Where it's windy, I'm not going to show you a full-blown campfire. The idea is you start with your smallest material, move to your larger material, and then you start throwing your logs once you get a good base of coals down. Highly recommend having your material piled up in proximity to where you're going to be working, where you're going to have your fire. If you get this thing going after you've taken the time to gather the material, you want to have everything close at hand so you can keep piling it on and really get that going. Because if it flashes, burns, and goes out, then you have to start from square one. All right, I'll be right back.